Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out a very interesting city builder, but it's also got a lot of automation elements. Let's jump into things and see what we've got in store. It's called Scorchlands, by the way. I should have noted that straight off the bat. Our objective is to colonize a volcanic moon and save and fuel a gigantic structure called the Nexus in order to save your home planet. Excellent. Let us jump in. We know the premise. There's no messing around. We're getting straight to work. Right, so this is the planet. This is the moon, the rocky and barren landscape. This is the Nexus. And the interesting thing is that the Nexus kind of gives everything life, and we're going to be utilizing the Nexus as well as a whole bunch of other technology in order to transform this landscape into a nice interesting one. Anyway, okay, we've got a few objectives. We've got a few things on the screen at the moment. There's not much on the screen, but I can talk you through it anyway. We've got a little colony interface here. We've got 18 population. They all live on the Nexus at the moment. We're going to build ourselves a brand new colony. Now, the interesting thing about colonies is that we don't have to pay. We don't have to pay for them in the sense we pay population in order to build a colony. We've only got 16 now. We used to have 18, so that's fine. It's just sort of worth bearing in mind that we can technically build as many as we really want to, but oh look, we've just gone up to 17. Anyway, right, so that's that. We've got ourselves a nice little colony over here. We've got a tech tree, which is looking good, which a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be able to unlock soon. We've got stone tablets, which is the currency that is used by the tech tree, and that is what we're going to start building here. So the way that this game works, you build the buildings, doesn't actually cost anything. We're going to build a mine shaft here, and we can see, you know, if, for example, we were to build it right here, we would get 3 bits of stone. Happy days. However, we also get a whole bunch of bonuses from putting it in proximity to a bunch of buildings that we are noting over here. So we've got stone spire, so that's going to give us 3, and if we build it next to a mine shaft, as you can see indicated by that little arrow, we're going to have a nice little proximity bonus, which I think is pretty darned good. And in fact, if we just get a house in the middle, which is cool, we'll get a house right in the center there. Boom, that increases our stone output even more, which is great. So in order to make stone slabs, there's a very, very short process that we need to go through. We are now building, well, whatever this thing is called. We build stone slabs with this machine, the stone cutting machine. Cool. Anyway, any proximity bonuses that I'm interested in? I like the idea of a house. I like the idea of being in proximity to the mine houses. Anything else? Farm? No. Gatherer? No. Okay, let's go there. Cool. So as you can see, we're now using 6.5 of our 16 stone. We've still got 9.5. We're still in the green, as indicated by this little arrow, but we're now producing 13 stone slabs. I'm actually going to get another stone slab manufactory down. That'll take us up to 26. That feels pretty good. I like that a lot. We can also hover over and get more information about each and every building and what it's producing. That's fine. We're happy with that. We need to supply 10 stone tablets. Let us have a little look. The only proximity bonus is with houses. So I tell you what, if I put a house in here, and then another house in there, and then we stick in a stone slab thing like so, beautiful. Look at that. That feels really, really good. Again, like, there's no penalty to placing down houses, but we need to be very aware of the fact that we've got a limited amount of space. Now, something interesting has happened. We cannot produce any more stone. We've maxed out our stone. We've maxed out our stone slab production, and stone tablets is, well, I mean, we could place an infinite number of additional stone tablet manufacturing facilities, but we're never going to increase we're never going to increase past 16.5 until we address the root of the problem, which is, of course, the fact that we're not mining enough stone. Anyway, that doesn't actually matter because we've got 16, and 16 happens to be the magic number that we're going to need to be able to unlock 2 very interesting bits of technology. So, tier 1, we've got logistics, which is going to unlock the transfer laser and the mirror catapult, both of which I very, very much want. We've also got unit development, which is very cool. We're going to need that. Radius cap increase. That's going to allow us to expand the limits of the colony. And we've also got the colony limits. Gives us more population to spend on new colonies and their upgrades. Now, I'm going to unlock logistics 1 And then I'm also going to unlock terraforming, because that is our objective as dictated by the bottom left-hand corner. The terraforming is going to unlock ether production and also dusty essence and all of the sort of supply chains that are required for that. But we're definitely going to need more stone tablets. And I should note, by the way, is that stone tablets don't replenish. It's like once you've committed to the research in the research tech tree, then you have to build more stuff. So we're going to have to scale up, and we're going to end up building colonies like all around for sure. That's what we're going to end up doing. Now, we've got our missions down here. We've got the Shaking the Ground mission. We need to supply 10 Dusty Essence. We need to deliver Dusty Essence to the Nexus, and we need to create a new biome. And that is what this interface is all about. Let's see if we can try and do that. So, I think we probably want to do something over here. Let's go and run across there. Why on earth I'm playing as a bird, I have absolutely no idea. The story is is wacky, to say the very least, but that's fine. Anyway, the whole reason that I'm building a colony over here, I'm categorically assuring you, it's not for no reason at all, but I need these ether geysers in order to get... There we go. What else do we get? We get household proximity bonus. Sure. I'll maybe investigate a household. I'm not that bothered about it. Anyway, the point is that the Dusty Essence... What do we get from the Dusty Essence? Yeah, it's more household interaction. Okay, nice. That's good. So we've got 18. I should note, by the way, is that each and every one of the cities that we have are completely independent. So they've all got their completely independent little supply chains, little overviews. Let's get this in here. Let's get this in here. This in here. This in here. It's looking pretty good. How much do we need? Supply 10 Dusty Essence. So we're not even close. We're not even close to supplying the required amount. Get that in there, that in there. Okay. We're going to try and extract as much as we possibly can, and then we're going to just try and absolutely bump up our numbers by getting a whole bunch of houses down. And then maybe some more Dusty Essence. I mean, it's not bad, is it? Replace some trees. Some more houses in here. I think that's pretty much everything. Maybe one more in here. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, that's literally the entirety of the city space used up. And we're not going to be able to keep that there forever, because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to transfer the resources to the Nexus. So, this is officially... a little bit less than ideal here. Yeah, this is the time to shine for this laser. However, it doesn't look like the laser is gonna hit directly, so we're gonna have to do two very, very interesting things. First of all, we can get the laser down. Now, we're gonna have to delete a few of these. For sure, we're gonna have to delete a few of these. Let's clean up this area for now. What does that take my numbers down to? As long as we have more than 10, we can fix the ratios later. Anyway, lasers are very interesting because they transfer resources. You can rotate them around. There you go. And that's cool. What we can also do is we can also nab ourselves a little mirror. This is where things get slightly challenging. Put that over there, and then aim. Yeah, see, I think maybe we're better just moving the colony. This is gonna really suck, but I really don't want to move the colony. What we can always do is, I hate to do it, but we can always just create another colony here, because what we need to do is we need to aim the laser right into this nexus in the center here. But because of the way that the hex grids are... Oh, actually, tell a lie. Tell a lie. We might be okay. I might have fixed it. Right. What if we that over there? Scrap that. Hey, look at that. Okay. We've actually got it to work pretty much perfectly, and it means that we can get rid of this colony too, which is great. Let's destroy that colony. Yep, happy days, because I ideally don't want to do that. But yeah, the mirrors make my mind bend. But again, we can rotate them around, much like the laser. That's pretty cool. Okay, good. I'm glad that we found a system that works there. Let's fix the ratio here in just a second, but for now, let's move our Dusty Essence, 10 of it, into the Nexus. What do you know? We've just leveled up the Nexus. Feels real good. Look at that. So you can already see where this is going. We need to provide a whole bunch of resources to the Nexus in order to level it up. Whenever we do something like this, it's actually going to allow us to create a biome, which is pretty freaking cool. So I can spend that 10 Dusty Essence, and we can actually, if I select a brand new space for a biome, look at that. Look at that. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We just need to bear in mind, this. Look at that, three biomes to go. We've got the first one, and we got a whole bunch of new resources as well, which is great for us too. Yeah. The interesting thing is that we've obviously got a whole bunch of extra resources that we can collect. Now. What do I need? Dusty Essence. Let me just very, very briefly fix this here. Boom. There we go. Okay, that's nice and even now. I don't really know if we fixed that altogether too well, but that's fine. Anyway, there's a whole litany of new challenges that we will be presented with up here. The first is these enemies. There is very, very, very basic combat in this world. This is the biome. We can choose to change things around if we want to. We can change the biome like anytime we want to. I'm not particularly bothered about it. I don't think it's going to matter. What we need to do is we need to probably increase, not necessarily significantly, but we need to try anyway and increase our output of whatever these things are. Stone slabs, that's right. Accordingly, let's maybe get ourselves a new colony. Let's maybe do it over here somewhere. Yeah, give me a bit more space. Yeah, that's cool, actually. I like that. Sure. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty ineffective, actually, isn't it? Well, that one is. The rest are fine. Anyway, this is going to be a perfect place to do a whole bunch of processing. There we go. And housing bonuses. I could get some housing bonuses. Trash this. And let's get... There we go. That's 22 additional... 22 additional thingies. Let's move this around a smidge. Certainly very, very happy with how this looks. There we go. Okay, that's 29 extra plates. That's going to give us... I mean, just tons of options. Really, really, really gives us tons of options. Stone digging. I need to get slightly more stone processing. Let's get that in there. That's ether production. I have no idea why I wanted to squeeze that in. That's ether production again, potato. Well done. Okay, that's the better part of 35 stone tablets just in this place alone. There's maybe a little bit of extra stuff that we could do, but honestly, I'm not going to worry about it too much. The point is that I'd like to make some progress on the tech tree. I'd like to unlock metal processing. That's going to be good. I'd also like to unlock unit deployment, unit cap upgrades, radius increase. I will take radius increase, actually. I'll take everything here. And unit cap upgrade or colony limit. I'll take colony limit, then we'll come back for the unit cap upgrade. Now, the interesting thing about the colony upgrade here is we can upgrade the radius. Boom. It means that do we have to commit any more people to it? I don't even think we need to commit any more people to it. That is good. That is really, really good for us. That is That has added so much additional capacity. Look at that. Beautiful. Destroy that, and that in there, that in there. Okay, now we're talking. Do we even have enough space for all this? For all this new stuff that I want to build? I hope so. But whatever the case, this is like 100% guaranteed gonna be my... Oh my giddy aunt. I'm not even gonna have enough. I'm not even gonna have enough stuff. Saving this for a... There we go. A house right in the middle there. Yeah, that gives us like a lot of room to play around with. I really don't think that there's much more that we can do. Yeah, we just have loads and loads of stone slabs spare. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't need that. I don't need that, chat. Do I maybe want to instead go for like this? Yeah. Delete that and then stick this in here instead. There we go. Yeah, I think that sort of measures up a little bit better on the whole. Yeah, that's fine. That leaves us at 32. Leaves 32 stone tablets. Let's have a little look. Unit cap upgrade, I'll get that. There's obviously a whole bunch of other stuff that we can maybe talk about in just a second. But for now, we can actually think about combat, which is very, very cool indeed. And we can think about the new biome. So combat works kind of interestingly, in a sense that we can tell units exactly where to move. We can also, if I go here, you can see that the way that we do things, there we go, is very, very simple. It's difficult to illustrate because I can't show the strength of the units, but the units have a strength relative to my own. So actually, maybe if I mouse over, there we go. Okay, so they've got one, what is that? 1 blood, 1 attack, 1 defense. This guy has got 2 blood, 2 health, 2 attack, and 2 defense. So as long as I maintain strategic hex-based, there we go, look at that, strategic hex-based positions, we will have the appropriate amount of attack damage in all corresponding tiles. You can see I got repelled there. We have the appropriate amount of attack damage to destroy enemy units. There we go. Perfect. Easy peasy. Nice. And that was combat. It's a lovely little way of doing things. I like it a lot, actually. Right. Anyway, let's talk about what the dunes bring for us. Let's get a colony over there, please. That's looking good. We need to supply 50 arcane metal, which is this stuff, and we're actually going to have to go through like a bit of a larger supply chain this time. We've got bloodstone, soulstone, and voidstone, and then arcane dust, which is made from all of them. Then we've also got coal as well, which we get from burning charcoal, and then we have arcane metal, which is made from arcane dust plus coal. Pretty simple. Then arcane tablets, which are the things that we need to supply. We need to supply them to the Nexus, or we need to supply the volatile essence to the Nexus. Anyway, we need to get arcane tablets in order to progress up the tech tree. We need to get arcane tablets for a whole bunch of stuff. Terraforming 2 is what we need it for, mostly, which is what we are going to try and do. Right, this is unavailable. Yeah, the prerequisite technologies haven't been unlocked. So I need to unlock glass production first. We need to get 8 arcane tablets in order to do that. Right, so I'm actually going to plan ahead for this one. What I want to do is I would like to build multiple colonies, and I'd like to have the colonies all specializing in one type of resource. I don't even know why I'm building them down there. I should be building them up here. It's okay, though. It's fine. I'm just going to go absolutely wild with the colonies. Keep building them. Okay, relocate to, like, here. Cool. I mean, I know it's bright, but hopefully the mindset for this will become clear in just a second. So, let us get our bloodstone production. What do we got? Households and proximity to mine shafts. This is why it's important that we get, there we go, a whole bunch of these things in very, very close proximity. Okay, let's get soulstone. There we go. Nice. Okay, so it's a whole bunch of soulstone there. Roughly 45-ish. Sure. 45-ish is, I guess, what we're targeting now. Just bash them down. See, that decreased it, actually. That was interesting. Yeah, that decreased our supply. We need to be very, very mindful of that fact. Sure. Okay, that's 45 pretty much on the dot. Right, so then I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to utilize resource supply lasers in order to get everything moved across here. Have a little look. Right. Laser. Laser. Good. So what we do is that we then say we want to send all of this. Send it all right across. And you will receive all of this. And that means that if we scale this up over here, then we'll automatically get more just to utilize in this area. That in there, and then how do we do this? This is the real question. Oh, actually, tell a lie. It's not even that difficult to do. Cool. Okay, let's set you up to do this. Max. Nice. Set you up to do this. Max. Excellent. Okay, so we're receiving absolutely everything here. You can see our supply is just working. Is absolutely just working. Right, what proximity bonuses do we get? Houses mostly. Well, let's work on that basis. Cool. And let's double dip and get some more. Okay, nice. Right, so that's 117 arcane dust. We've got arcane metal to get. Charcoal is probably deserving of its own city. But the problem with charcoal is that we're going to need to get a forested area. And there's, I guess there's a forested area over there, which is probably the best place for it to be. But that's fine. Okay, let's get a... Sure. Right. We've got household bonuses, extractor bonuses as well. Let's have a little look. How much charcoal do we actually need? It's a 3-to-1 ratio. So that's perfect for 45, actually. Although it just feels so garbage. That looks and feels a little bit better. A little bit chunkier. Cool. Right, let's see if we can try and get some lasers to do the transport here. Absolutely no idea if it's gonna work. Where does that go? I mean, it's it's nowhere near. But we're not actually like a million miles away. If I was to go... there. Is that... It's actually legitimately working. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, there's going to be lasers flying absolutely everywhere. It's going to be mad, but it works. Right, let's get charcoal, max it out. Excellent. The thing is that we could probably, like, set up our very own arcane metal supply area, but I think we should probably just do it in the same area that we're doing the dust. I think that I can afford the space. Any bonuses that are noteworthy? The workshops are good, but that's about it, really, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we can squeeze in here. Remember, we can always upgrade the space if we need it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am going to need the space upgraded. There we go. And keep expanding. Okay, cool. So charcoal is the first thing to give out. We've got the arcane metal. That is fine. Supply 50 arcane metal. Start supplying arcane tablets. Now, arcane tablets, we get a bonus, but it's only from houses. Let's start a brand new colony. I'm not afraid of starting brand new colonies. Look, I'm au fait with what strategy games do. They do to me as well. Me more than most, I would say. They trick you into this false sense of security of, oh, you know, you don't need to worry about it. You know, you got plenty of space to build. No. Build more space. Build more space. Build more stuff at all times. Right. Oh. Bother. We need stone slabs as well. Right. Well, there is a... I tell you what, there is a way in which we just transport this over here. Yeah. I know this ends up destroying a few bits and bobs, but that's okay. It's a very, very easy fix. Where's that? Yeah, very, very easy fix. So we get this in here. 100, beautiful, happy days. We're happy with that. That's looking good. Thank you very much, bird person, for telling me what's going on. I don't really understand it, but that's fine. So we will get some very, very basic processing in place right here. And then we'll get some stone slabs. Nice. Okay, that gives us 42 stone slabs. I think that's kind of what we're going for, I suppose, right? It's literally just houses, isn't it? Sure, 3 houses there. Maybe with a view to expanding the borders and getting another line of tablet stone production facilities over there. But for now, let's just start the process. Nice. We still have 51. We still have 51 left. Okay, well, there you go. Let's get the research done. Laser fast travel. That sounds pretty cool. Allows us to teleport along the route of a laser. Why not? Glass production allows sand mining to process glass. Terraforming level 2 allows us to get volatile essence, raw altar, flux altar, and life altar. Sure, I'll take that. And then scroll making as well. What did I need? I needed terraforming level 2, didn't I? Start supplying glass. Glass is charcoal and sand. See, this is where we're getting into the production processes that I am... Not that I'm necessarily worried about. Tell you what, let's go here. I'm kind of hoping that I can hit 2 birds with 1 stone here. We get a nice, decent charcoal production facility over here. We get sand from the desert. Very simply. Sure. And we can always expand, as I say, later if we need to. We don't need to. Let's get glass. Get it over here. Sure, 13 glass, that seems fine. How much glass do I need? What do I need the glass for? What am I doing? Yeah, what do I need this for? Volatile essence, can't produce armor plate, required technology, combat gear. Volatile essence, oh, I see. Volatile essence is glass plus this stuff. Yeah. Building requires altars nearby in order to work. How do I build an altar? Sure. Yeah, do we want to build this in a new colony or do we want to just keep it in house? I feel like if we do it here, it's going to be a bit awkward to make it happen. That mirror is slightly problematic too. I think we'll try and make it here. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Requires altar nearby in order to work. Yeah, what am I doing? Volatile essence. We need to get thingy over here. What am I looking for? There we go. That and that. Send like 50. Sure, send 50. I kind of hate it, but it's fine. Building requires altars nearby. Do I need 3? Do I need all 3 altars nearby? Okay, well, if that is the case, let's rework this. That's fine. Okay. That there? What the heck? Right, okay, this is really funky. It clearly only empowers like certain buildings. There we go. Okay, so that's fine. That works. So that empowers different buildings, this empowers different buildings. It's working now. Good. Yeah, you can see the areas that it impacts. I guess it depends on what type of building it is. Anyway, doesn't particularly matter, right? That gets us 1 volatile essence. 1 singular volatile essence. What if I was to get multiple altars? Does that matter? No. Households would make a difference. That's cool. That's cool. Is there a better layout for this? I feel like I'm not utilizing this as best as I possibly can be. Sure. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Volatile in here. Volatile in there. Ah, of course. It's swapped over there. It's this line. Okay, well, what do we got? What do we got in terms of volatile essence? We got 3 volatile essence. I can bump this with the clever use of houses. I can bump it up to 4. My goodness gracious me, that is tough to produce, isn't it? That is really tough to produce. The good news is doesn't really take that much arcane metal to make. Or glass, actually. We do need more glass, but to be fair, I think the solution to that is very, very simple. We start, yeah, there we go. We start producing more sand. Maybe start getting a little bit more glass here as well. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice. Cool. Okay, bit more glass. More charcoal is now needed. Excellent. Bit more glass. That takes us back into sand deficit territory. That's fine. Let's get volatile essence now, and let's get the altar first. So let's know exactly where we want to build. To be honest, the more that I think about it, the more I'm kind of like, this should not be... This shouldn't all be done in the same area. Yeah, ditch all that. Ditch that. And instead, rotate this along here. And we'll build a brand new colony. Build a brand new colony there. And we'll start receiving... Yeah, start receiving that. Wait. Do we not have arcane metal over here? What's up? We do not. What's the issue? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought we did. I think it was just trying to... Yeah, I think it was just recalculating or whatever. I don't know. That was weird. Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding it. Doesn't particularly matter, actually, because we've got the arcane metal over here. We need to get glass and charcoal. No, we just need to get glass. We just need to get glass over here. And we will do that. We will do that from... Where do we want to do it from? Let's get the laser... Get the laser pointed. Can we actually cross lasers? We can cross lasers. I do that, then I do that in there. Okay. I mean, it's ugly, but it works. Oh, goodness gracious me. Go from this end. There we go. All. Excellent. Okay, so we have glass, and we have arcane metal arriving here now. That's good. Let's get the altars in the first instance. Perfect. Perfect. So we can legitimately see exactly where the altars are supposed to go. Nice. I guess we can do more. We can do more. Why not? It looks a bit funky, this, but to be honest, the thingy's in the way, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm happy to dupe that and do more. Right, we clearly need a little bit more glass, and in order to get more glass, we need to do what? We need to get more sand. Diminishing returns, really, in a few of these places. There we go. But... yeah, see, now we're probably going to just start decreasing the amount of sand that we get by placing down a new facility. Because we end up covering up more sand tiles, and it just all falls apart. Either way, we have no glass there. We still have a deficit of 5 there. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's just get the Nexus upgraded, shall we? Sounds like a very good thing to do. That over there. And this over here. Are we going to be able to get something that works in not a terrible way? The answer to that is probably, but it's going to require a little bit of maneuver over here. Sure, if we ditch this house and get another laser, and that will eventually work. There we go. Who'd have thunk it? It looks ugly as anything, but it's kind of cool. Okay, there we go. We will send all of the volatile essence to the Nexus via a crazy laser grid. Makes me happy that it works. Makes me happy that it works. Cool. Okay, and then that allows us to create yet another flippin' biome, which is incredible. No, I do not want to adjust the placement of that. Thank you very much. Create the next biome. Let's do it. Where do we want to do it? I've kind of impacted most places, to be honest, though. Oh, also, we got a city over there that's not doing anything. Yeah, let me go and fix that real quick. Ooh, not this colony. Not this colony. Oh, that was awkward. What have I done? You know what? It doesn't actually matter. I didn't mean to go and destroy this colony. But I destroyed another one. Ooh, that was a shame. Look, I was gonna wrap up right about now anyway. Can we still create a new biome? I had the essence and now I don't. Oh, that's such a kicker. Because that was where all of my arcane metals were made. Oh no. Oh well. Look, at the end of the day, ladies and gents, this is a lovely little game. I would really recommend checking this one out. Scorchlands, it's lovely. We barely scratched the surface, and look at what we've created. It's marvelous. It looks great. I kind of dig it. Yeah, I hope you'll check it out. Thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'm Snorbs Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.